Just be patient.
Miss Dixon.
I can also remember
Time for a treat.
You slice somebody bananas. Stay at home with your kids. That's the best way. Well, you better do like that. Like that, like that banana slice. Everything. Okay. What was it, 12 or something like that. I just got to go to bed. You're the one who always like, yeah, but no. No. So it's the opposite to like, you have to stick to our vegetables. No tacos. Nope.
Stop that song! Stop! We can't have the wedding yet. These people don't have the slightest idea what's going on. We have to begin at the beginning. That's better. Now, where was I? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful kingdom ruled by a kind king and queen who lived in wintry underoos. The kingdom was filled with sparkling waterfalls and cool forests, green meadows, and
Skip to the good part.
yeah, get on with the story. You want to hear the story?
Yes.
All right, the story. Once there was a girl named Cinderella. She lived with her...
Rapunzel, let down your long hair.
Excuse me, did I say the girl was named Rapunzel?
Well, no, but I thought that...
Her name is Cinderella. It says so right here.
Oh yeah, Cinderella, cruel stepmothers, getting stepsisters. I know all about that. Rapunzel can drag the hair back up.
Well, like he said, you know all about Cinderella. She had to spend her day scrubbing and cleaning when what she really wanted to do was enjoy the beautiful kingdom. And surf the internet. It doesn't say anything here about surfing the internet.
I don't care what it says. I like to surf the net and play video games and
Okay. The point is you're stuck inside cleaning all day, and this is your story.
I want those floors to sparkle, Cinderella.
yes, that part there.
And when you finish that, you do my math homework.
Yes, Esmeralda.
And when you finish that, you can polish my bowling trophy.
Yes, Ethel.
Hey, what about Bob? Now I'm absolutely sure there's nobody here named Bob.
Sorry I'm late. Sorry, everybody. I know I have it here somewhere. Ah, here it is. The story of Twinderella.
Cinderella.
Yes, you see, if you only tell them about Cinderella, you're only telling them half the story. I'm here to tell the other half, the story of Bob. Bob lived with his evil stepfather and his cruel stepbrothers. They made him work in the house all day, and what he really wanted to do was, well, see for yourself.
Bob, I want that sweater knit to fit me perfectly.
Yes, stepfather. And when you're done with that, you can organize the side for me. Yes, Egbert.
And when you're done with that, you can alphabetize the recipe box, refinish the living room floor, and then you can make a dried herb wreath for the front door for Martha Stewart living.
Yes, Mortimer.
I wish I could go hang out in a chat room.
I'll give you a chat room. Get to work on that math homework.
I wish we could go outside and play baseball. Baseball? Why nobody can play baseball like my sweet Egbert and Mortimer here? Least of all you. But Mortimer hasn't hit a ball all season, and Egbert hasn't caught a single fly ball.
The umpires are
The
blind.
sun was in my eyes. Come on, guys, we don't want to be late for the game. Not you, Bob. You have to stay here and do those socks.
And after that, you can cut some firewood.
But we have a gas furnace.
So you see, things weren't going very well for Bob.
Or for Cinderella, until one day.
I beg your pardon?
Until one day. That's how it always goes in fairy tales. Cinderella and Bob were both miserable until one day.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we just skip to one day?
You want us to skip to one day?
Yes! Well, we'll need some help from all of you if we're going to skip that far. Let's try. Cinderella and Bob. Yes, Cinderella and Bob were very sad.
Until one day.
Why don't you kids just get out of the way? The show is taking on a life of its own.
Sure, as long as we can come back.
We'll be listening from backstage.
Call us if you need us.
Delivery for Mrs. Costetta. Is that you, young lady?
No, but I can sign for it.
You do no such thing. Go outside and rotate the tires in the Suburban.
Let me guess. You must be Mrs. Costetta.
How did you know?
Well, that I need special delivery for you, ma'am, from the Royal Palace of Woodwood Underoos.
Witchwood under Ooze? Why, thank you. Girls, come quickly. It's from Witchwood under Ooze.
Witchwood Underoos? What is it?
It's capital of the kingdom, so you should really learn your geography.
Get a warm spot, Cinderella.
Read it to us, Mother.
Mrs. Cruel's stepmother and her evil girls are cordially invited to a ball to honor the birthday of Princess Petunia. Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Regrets, Hope.
I regret that I can't get this brush out of my hair.
And I regret that I have painful bunions on my feet. A ball? Awesome, I just can't wait.
Excuse me, Cinderella. I hate to interrupt your beautiful dancing, but did you pay any attention to the invitation? It said Mrs. Cruel's stepmother and her evil girls. Are you evil?
I really don't think so.
She couldn't be evil, she tried.
Sorry, Cinderella. I guess you just had to stay home and program the VCR. Now, girls, we have a lot of shopping to do if we're to be ready by Saturday night.
You're right. We have to go to Bath and Body Works.
Only to two and Abercrombie and Walmart?
Did you hear that? Princess Petunia's having a birthday she invited all the young ladies in the kingdom. Well, not quite all, not Cinderella. Well, of course not Cinderella. That would sort of ruin the plot if Cinderella went along with her cruel stepsisters. The stepmother is cruel, the stepsisters are evil. Whatever, my point is, if she goes to the ball, then there's no fairy godmother. Shh! They don't know about the fairy godmother yet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like they haven't already watched Cinderella already.
But what about Bob? He doesn't care anything about going to a ball.
Yeah, that's right. We need some plot development. Hey, some plot development? Oh, sorry. How's this?
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair.
No, that's not right.
Sleeping Beauty, I've come to your rescue.
No.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
No.
Oh, I know. Here comes the UPS guy. The Bob steps.
Now that's more like it.
Well,
Hello? Anyone here? Actually, everyone's here. I just thought it might increase dramatic tension if they didn't show up right away.
Well, I've got a lot of deliveries to make today, so I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Why does she expect me to find Fennel this time of year?
Mr. Evil Stepfather?
No, I'm Bob. Mr. Evil Stepfather is my evil stepfather.
Well, whoever you are, can you sign for this letter of special delivery for the delivery?
I'll take that.
Someone still has to sign for it.
Sign for the letter, Bob. You know how busy I am. Apparently, they didn't teach him how to write his name at Evil Academy.
Boys, come inside for a minute. We have a letter from Witchwood on Cruise.
What is it? A tax notice? A credit card offer?
Do we have any overdue library books?
Well, perhaps we should let Bob read it. He needs to practice his public speaking.
In celebration of Prince Percy's birthday, Mr. Evil Stepfather and his cruel boys are invited to an all-kingdom baseball game, Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Please bring your own glove and cleats. Regrets on it.
I regret I never learned to catch a fly ball.
I regret they always run the bases backwards.
A baseball game? Hot dog. I can hardly wait.
Just a minute there, mister. Doesn't it say Mr. Evil Stepfather and his cruel boys?
Yes.
And are you cruel?
I once saw him rescue a cat stuck in a tree.
And when I knock down the kids at school, Bob here helps them back up.
I'm sorry, my boy, but you are not cruel. You need to stay here and floss my dentures. Boys, let's sit up.
Next up, the fairy godmother again. You better. This place is gonna get boring in a hurry.
All right, let's send her out. You have to start sobbing first, Cinderella.
Whatever you say.
What's wrong, my child?
Don't make me explain. The audience has already had to sit through it once.
Well, in that case, let's get down to business. What are you, about a size 10?
About that.
Fine. Now, do you have any small animals I can enchant? If I'm gonna get you to Witchwood Under Ooze, dressed for a ball by 8 o'clock, I'm gonna need some help.
Esmeralda has some gerbils she's been using for a science experiment.
Perfect. Let's begin then.
Fairy Godfather. Excuse me for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Fairy Godfather, we're on. I ain't putting on no wing. Fine. Forget about the fairy part. Just be the Godfather. We get on stage.
My godson, what is it that has caused you such sadness?
You're supposed to be crying.
Oh, sorry.
Try again.
My godson, what is it that has caused you such sadness?
Prince Percy is hosting a baseball game, and I'm not allowed to go.
This prince want that I should take care of them for you.
Oh, no, the prince is fine. I was just wondering if you could maybe enchant some animals that would help you make me a baseball uniform, and if you could cast a spell on some produce that would turn into carrots that would take me to Witchwood Under Ooze.
He's kidding me, right? Because if he ain't kidding me, we got a problem here.
He wants to go to the ball game.
You want to go to a baseball game?
Do I want to go to the ball game?
Isn't that what I just asked you?
Well, yes, I would like to go.
you want to go to a baseball game, I'll take you to a baseball game. That is not a problem. But I ain't doing no enchantment, and I ain't messing no produce.
Well, if you know any other way.
Vinny! Nick! Godson, I would like you to meet Vinny, my personal tailor, and Nick, my chauffeur.
Very pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Bob.
Likewise.
What can we do for you, Mr. Bob?
He needs a baseball uniform.
Who do you like, kid? The Mets or the Yankees?
The Wishwood Unused Princess, sir.
No kidding. I'll need to take a few measurements, Mr. Bob. Will you be requiring a hat?
Yes, sir.
A glove?
Absolutely.
How about cleats?
Socks and cleats, sir.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
What is it?
This kid has the biggest feet I've ever seen in my life.
You got a problem with that?
No, sir. No problem. Come with us, Mr. Bob. We'll get you suited up.
Have you ever heard of anything like this? I know. One minute I'm enjoying being a victim of a medical experiment conducted by a cruel stepsister. Actually, she was an evil stepsister. Whatever. And the next minute, I'm expected to sew a ball gown and drag a pumpkin all the way to Witchwood Underoos. To be fair, Richard, Underoos is just over there in the shadows. Does this concern you? This doesn't concern you. Sorry. Do you have the pumpkin? Couldn't she just walk to Witchwood Underoos? That girl says it's just over there.
You're missing the point. She has to make an entrance. You can't make an entrance on foot.
Oh yeah, but arriving at a pumpkin will make a real good impression.
An enchanted pumpkin.
Potato.
Use the dish rag I told you about for your godmother. Can these gerbils really turn it into a beautiful ball gown?
Oh sure, we can do anything. We're gerbils. And while we're at it, why don't we just enchant you so that Prince Percy falls in love with you? Yeah, and then we'll enchant the pigs outside so they can fly.
Don't worry, Cinderella. When I wave my wand, you'll be ready for the ball. And if these two gerbils won't take you, I'll just put them in the cage with Ethel's pet python.
Good evening, Miss Cinderella. I am your gerbil this evening. Is there anything I can get you besides the ball gown and carriage?
Well, I always wanted a pair of glass slippers.
Glass slippers? Did she have her mind? Yes, but remember python? Yes, of course. Glass slippers. Oh, they'll look splendid.
All right, everybody backstage.
Can't you just zap me right here?
I don't think so. First of all, I have to zap you out of what you're wearing before I can zap you into your ball gown. You really want me to do that right here in front of everyone?
I get your point.
Okay, you two, see if you can help Cinderella out.
But
How good are you at snake charming skills?
see ya.
And you all just sit tight. We'll have the new and improved Cinderella back in a flash. Bippity, boppity, bye-bye.
Ah, my clothes! They just disappeared.
Oops, sorry about that. I'll be right there.
Hurry up!
Coming.
Well, that's that. My godson is off to the baseball game. Brad, forgot to tell him about the deadline.
Well, that was somewhat embarrassing. At least Cinderella's on her way to the ball. Goodness gracious, I forgot to tell her what happens at midnight.
Everybody knows the best pincher in the kingdom.
Well, all the most beautiful girls in the kingdom are coming to my house, and I have to spend the night on the pitcher's mound. I want to get out on the dance floor and show them my moves.
Children, there's a simple solution to this problem.
What?
Well, I'm not sure that is. But there is a simple solution though, isn't there?
Sometimes I honestly wonder how you get your shoes tied every day, much less run this entire kingdom.
I tie the shoes for your majesty.
Yes, he does. He double knots them every morning.
That's nice to hear. The solution to our children's problem is that Percy shall spend part of the evening at the dance, and Petunia shall spend part of the evening playing baseball.
But don't they need a royal decree to do that, dear?
For Pete's sake, Roger, you're the king. You can issue a royal decree.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can. Well, I've solved your problem. We thank you now, children.
Thank you, Mother. You're welcome, children. Attendance.
Wait. Are we going somewhere?
Word for the ball, your majesty. The Duke will need to tie your shoes with that shirt hair.
Very well, off we go.
Hey, buddy, has the baseball game started yet?
My name's not Buddy, it's Percy, and no, it starts at 8 o'clock.
My watch is set for jersey time. Is there a clock in this place?
Right over there, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to be on the bench also before my father puts out the first pitch.
I'd better find my godson before midnight, or we will have a problem on our hands with which I will not be pleased.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me if the ball has begun? I'm searching for my goddaughter.
You too? I myself am looking for my godson to tell him of what will happen at midnight.
What a remarkable coincidence. I must warn my goddaughter of what happens at midnight.
Too bad there are no narrators around. They could have told the children for us.
Well, as I always say, there's no use in crying over spilled non-dairy, soy-based, milk-flavored product. We best go find the children.
I'm right behind you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 9 innings of excitement here at the Royal Palace. Tell us, King Roger, what will be the key to this game?
I think it will all depend on how the first pitch is thrown out.
And what about you, the Earl? The princess hit the winning run in the last game. Can she do it again?
Well, what the team needs to work on this time is defense. If only they had a good shortstop.
I play shortstop.
You're supposed to be at home darning my socks.
And doing my income tax.
And doing something about my ring around the collar.
Wait a minute. Who are you anyway?
My name is Bob, Your Majesty. I'm the best shortstop you've ever seen.
But your majesty, you can't play unless you live in the kingdom.
But I do live in the kingdom. I live with Mortimer, Egbert, and my cool stepfather.
Evil. I'm your evil stepfather. It's really not that hard to remember.
Well, if he lives in the kingdom, then he's allowed to play. The invitation was sent to all the young men in the kingdom.
You play shortstop, huh?
That's right.
Good, then you're on my team. Let's get this game started.
Announcing the evilest Ethel and her equally evil sister Esmeralda, accompanied by their mother, Mrs. Cruel Stepmother.
Princess Petunia, how lovely to see you.
I wish I could say the same, Madam Stepmother, but you know that none is more loves here at the court than your cruel self, unless perhaps it is your evil daughters.
You are too kind, Your Majesty. What does low mean?
It means, what does love mean? I don't know, but it must be something pretty wonderful for the princess to say to us. Announcing, who did you say she was?
I don't know. I've never seen her before.
Well, announcing a beautiful young woman whom we've never seen before just arrived in a pumpkin-shaped carriage pulled by giant gerbils.
Giant gerbils, row!
Giant gerbils? Who? Where is the young lady? Here, Your Majesty, and I wish you a very happy birthday.
Cinderella!
Ah, I see someone who does know who you are. Welcome, Cinderella, a beautiful name for a beautiful young lady. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to have one of my bicycle chains.
And scrubbing out my fishbowl.
And sharpening my nail clipper.
Silence! Do you live in this kingdom, Cinderella? Yes, Your Majesty. My invitation was to all the young ladies in the kingdom, and Cinderella is clearly a lady. Come join the dance.
Well, I never.
No, and I don't suppose you ever will. Musicians, let the dancing begin. Can you believe it? Someone actually asked Cinderella to dance?
He must have taken pity on her.
I'm sure the only reason no one has asked us to dance is because they're intimidated by her beauty.
They're just afraid you'd say no. That kind of rejection can scar you for life.
It's sad. Really, they must be dying to ask her. After all, the princess herself is the most clothed young ladies in the kingdom.
Cinderella may be dancing now, but she will never be clothed the way we are.
It's the seventh inning stretch and we've come to join the dance.
Welcome, brother. You must tell me, who is that handsome young man?
That's a new shortstop, Bob.
Can he play?
So far, he's turned 3 double plays against those two.
I think I'm in love.
Now you tell me, who is that remarkable young woman?
Her name is Cinderella, and apparently she breeds giant gerbils.
Can she dance?
So far, she's danced the waltz, the jitterbug, the mambo, the tango, and the tarantella.
I think I'm in love, but why does she stand there? Why doesn't she dance?
I haven't asked her out yet, Your Majesty.
May I have his name?
Majesty, it's time to return to the baseball game.
I trust that Princess Petunia has her cleats on.
Absolutely.
Then let's play ball.
Well, guys, I see you managed to find dance partners this time.
Would you believe it, Father? Not only is Ethel beautiful, but she is nearly as evil as you are.
She couldn't be as wonderfully evil as Esmeralda. She stepped on my feet with spiked heels every time we took a step.
She bit my Ethel bit my nose when I made her clothes.
Esmeralda pulled my hair.
Ethel picked my pocket.
I'm so glad you guys are involved.
But what about you, Father? We saw you dancing as well.
Well, guys, I managed to find a woman who is as cruel as I am evil. In just 5 minutes, she managed to punch me in the stomach, call me a nincompoop, and told me she could make my life miserable.
Father, that's wonderful.
I never thought I'd find such love. Now, come on, guys, we don't want to be late for the game. Are you sure you can play with those glass slippers on?
With you cheering for me, I could play even if my slippers are made well, honestly, I can't think of anything worse than glass.
Excuse me, miss. Might I have a word?
Why, certainly. You go on ahead, Percy. I'll be there in a minute. What is it?
I forgot to tell you the most important thing. At midnight, the spell wears off. You'll have to leave by then, or your clothes will be back to rags, and the coach will be a pumpkin again.
Hello? Do you honestly think I don't know that? I'm Cinderella. Everyone knows that the enchantment wears off at midnight. It's the oldest tale in the book.
Oh, I didn't realize. Well, you just be careful, my dear. You only have a few minutes to play ball.
That's all the time I'll need. Hey, Percy, wait up!
You mean you can dance like that and play baseball?
The dancing is making my parents happy. What I really love is pinching the batter with the nut.
I heard you get a grand slam at last year's party.
Well, Prince Percy tells me your nails touch yourself. I always knew. If I ever, well, you know, that would be with the shortstop.
What do you mean?
You know, my dear, I can't remember a time when our children have had such a lovely time at their birthday party.
Yes, I wonder why that is.
It's because they're in love, dear. Really, you are quite dense. Haven't you been paying attention to the play?
Oh yeah, play. Who are they in love with again?
Come on, dear. We don't want to miss the rest of the game.
Come on, we can get this guy out. Give me your curveball. Why not?
Because I don't have a curveball.
Well, then give him a fastball or a slider or a knuckleball.
I don't have any of those either.
Just get over the plate. Bob can't hit.
Right.
It's a truly exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Percy's team is down by 1 run with 2 outs to go in the bottom of the 9th. Bob has a full count. Here comes the pitch. And it's a shallow base hit into center field. The tying run is on first base. seems the crowd is chanting to put in Princess Petunia, and here she comes striding to the plate.
It looks like the princess might win the game again.
Don't be silly. Cinderella's gonna win the game.
What makes you say that?
Have you looked at the program? The play is called Twinderella, not Twinder Princess. The main character is always the one to hit the home run.
What play?
I fear for the nobility of this country. I really do.
I only hope the prince marries Cinderella soon.
Here comes the pitch.
And the princess hits a long fly ball deep into left field. It's off the wall. Bob slides into third. And the princess is safe at second. A stand-up double for the princess. Whoa, this is an unusual move. It seems Prince Percy has taken himself out of the lineup and put in Cinderella. And she'll be batting in. Get this, ladies and gentlemen, glass slippers.
So you see, Cinderella has to be the one to win the game.
All I see is that the prince is so much in love that he's willing to throw the game just to let his girlfriend up the bat.
Stop! Call time out. I have to speak with Bob.
I thought I told you not to bother me here.
Well, there's something I forgot to tell you. You gotta leave the party by midnight.
Midnight? What is it? Some sort of enchantment that wears off when the clock strikes the final time?
Enchantment? Nah, there's no enchantment. But Ned, my chauffeur, he charges overtime past midnight. And although you are my godson, there is a limit to my generosity.
But midnight is...
So leave the party by midnight or you'll have no ride home.
But midnight is 15 minutes away.
Oh, take that 1 minute. Better hope she gets a dinger. Play ball!
Cinderella swings, and it's a long ball. Way back, way back. That ball is out of here. Cinderella hits a 3-run homer. Bob crosses the plate and...
Keeps on going.
Where's she off to in such a hurry?
And look at Cinderella. She's running the wrong way.
She's running towards the parking lot.
Of course she loved me. She even won the game for me. What then? I feel for you, my brother. My love has run away too.
You mean Bob?
Yes.
All is not lost, my children. Look! Cinderella's glass slipper.
Bob's money sweet. It fell off.
And that's what comes from not tying your shoelaces properly.
Now, all we need to do is search the kingdom to find the man and woman who can wear these shoes.
But surely, my dear, everyone in this kingdom has, what do you call them? Feet.
Honestly, Father, did you ever read fairy tales?
Let the search begin.
Well, how is everyone? Enjoying the story, are we? No. When we last saw Cinderella and Bob, they just had been transformed so they could attend the party for the prince and princess.
Stop the show.
What is it?
They've done the whole ballroom and baseball scenes without us.
The whole thing?
Dancing, a baseball game, glass slipper, muddy cleat, everything.
But we just ran out to get some burgers. We were coming right back.
Sorry about this, folks. Now, where are we? Yes. The prince and princess sent out a royal decree to all the young people of the kingdom, asking them to come to the royal palace so that they could try on the glass slipper.
And the cleat. But things were not going very well with the search.
I don't understand. Why can't we just order the shoes in different size? I know a website that has free delivery on glass slippers.
My dear, the only thing that we will be ordering in a new size is a brain for you.
Quite right, my dear. My genius can be a bit overpowering for some people.
So far, we've tried the glass slipper on 4,642 feet, and not one of them is small enough to fit inside.
So far, we've tried the muddy clay on 4,643, and not one of them is big enough to keep it from falling off.
I will never find my princess.
I will never find my prince.
I will never understand how these things come.
If only we could go back to yesterday.
We could have asked everyone at the party for an ID.
We could have installed security cameras to take good pictures.
We could have taken fingerprints and DNA samples.
But we can't go back to yesterday, can we? What we need is some plot development.
Need the arrival of Lou, the UPS guy?
Lou, I'm so happy to see you. Have you delivered a copy of the royal decree to every single household in the entire kingdom?
Well, if he has, then we might as well just end this play and go home now.
Actually, Your Majesty, I still have 2 households on the far outskirts of the kingdom.
So there is still hope?
Actually, no. Those 2 households belong to the evil family and the crow family. So you see.
Never mind that, Lou. Be off.
But it's gonna rain.
Remember, Lou, neither rain nor snow.
I thought that was the postal service.
Excuse me, but I am an old woman with a secret I have kept for many years. Now the time has come for me to reveal what I alone know. May I speak?
No.
I beg your pardon?
No, you may not speak. We still have a lot of play left to go, and you know as well as I do that the old lady with the secret can't come on until the last scene. Now be off. Sorry about that, folks. Now let's peep in on Cinderella, shall we?
How many times have I told you, Cinderella? You have to wash the dark clothes separately. Our tennis skirts are not supposed to be pink.
I'm sorry, stepmother.
We can't possibly go to the country club now, Mother.
We'd be the laughingstock of the entire kingdom. That's an idea.
Very well. While we go shopping for new tennis clothes, you will rewire the kitchen.
Build a retaining wall in the garden.
And put a new roof on the garage.
Why, it sounds like the suitors have calling. I wonder who it could be for. Come in.
I have a decree here just for the occupants.
I'll take that. I'm an occupant.
I'll take that. I've been an occupant longer than you have.
I'll take that. If you look closely, you'll see it's addressed to cruel occupant. That's me. Hear ye, hear ye. All persons in the kingdom under 19 years of age are permitted to wait upon the prince and princess in their palace ASAP. Please bring baseball socks and sashes.
I knew the prince would invite us back.
He ignored you all evening. He must be pining for me.
Come, girls, we're off to the palace. One of you will be married by nightfall. You stay here and do your chores, Cinderella. We only think the prince wants to see you.
I'm sorry, Father. I thought you could deduct the cost of anything. You used to be cruel. I'm evil, and the boys are cruel. I keep telling you that. You know what the Royal Revenue Service is going to do to me because of your blunder? I was sort of hoping for a jail time.
Yeah, let's lock him in the cellar for a few days.
No, let's make him sleep on the roof in the rain.
That's roll here for the evil household.
You see, he knows I'm evil. What are you waiting for, a tip?
I'll just be going on.
What to say, Father?
Perhaps we should let Wonder read it. He could use the practice.
Hear ye, hear ye. All persons in the kingdom under 19 years of age are commanded to wait upon the prince and princess in their palace ASAP.
Please bring baseball socks and stockings.
I'm not sure I have any stock.
I knew it. I knew it. The princess is in love with one of my boys.
It has to be me, Father. She must admire the way I strike out with such grace and poise.
No, it must be me. She must have seen the way that I drop all those fly balls.
Now come on, guys. There's no point arguing. We have to go to the palace and see which of you she favors. You stay here, Bob, with these taxes.
And I want you to alphabetize my slug collection.
And watch all the windows.
I don't do windows.
Two more subjects to try on the queen, master.
And two to try on the slipper.
Send them in, ladies first.
But none of them are ladies.
Oh, great, King Roger. I thank you for this honor. I'm not worthy to fasten the laces of your shoes.
Actually, they are untied if you wouldn't mind.
If you'll step this way, please, we'd like you to try on this glass. Glass? I really don't look good in glass. Would you have anything in fur? Leather or tight would be perfect. You misunderstood, Miss Ethel. The prince will marry anybody that possesses a foot that fits in his slipper. I'll try it on. Let me through. It fits my big toe perfectly. Her feet are too big, I'm afraid, just like everyone else's. Oh, let me try it on. My feet have always been smaller than hers. Aha, look, I can put a whole 2 toes in.
I'm sorry, Miss Ethel, but the princess your whole foot must fit in.
Oh, but that's impossible. Nobody's feet are that small.
You may go, ladies.
Are my shoes tied?
Yes, Your Majesty, but surely my
He
daughter-
said, you may go. Now be off.
I failed, I suppose. Those girls are from the last household in the kingdom. I will never find my princess.
He seems a bit dramatic. Greetings, Your Majesty. I brought my kids as you have asked.
Step this way, gentlemen. I said, step this way.
Oh, sorry. No one ever calls you.
We thought you were talking to someone else.
We would like you to try on this queen.
The prince wants us to be on the baseball team? That's even better than marrying the princess. Exactly. These things are huge. Are you sure I'm not supposed to put both feet in?
Perhaps your brother should try.
Yeah, you always had tiny feet anyway. Maybe if I wore 3 or 4 socks, it would fit fine.
Only 1 sock per foot, I'm afraid.
Well, since my boys aren't playing any baseball soon, maybe we can have them marry the princess.
I'd rather marry a troll.
You know, I know a couple of very handsome trolls. I can leave you a number.
Be off, all of you.
And who are you? If it please your majesty, I am an old woman with a dark secret that will shed light on all the problems of the prince and princess.
But how does a dark secret shed light?
Begging your majesty's pardon, but it's common knowledge that dark secrets belonging to old ladies cannot be revealed until the final scene of the play. And we still have, how much do we still have? One more scene. One more scene. Well then, let's get on with it.
Twinderella, and I've run away from my cruel stepmother. I'm trying to get to the palace to beg protection of the king. There wasn't a bus for hours, so I figured I'd walk.
That's a funny coincidence. I'm running away from my evil stepfather and walking to the palace.
Do I know you from somewhere? You look awfully familiar.
When I look at you, it's like looking in a mirror.
Exactly, except, of course, your hair is a bit shorter, and your eyes are a different color, and you're not wearing a dress. But other than that,
I mean, your feet are a bit smaller.
goodness, I've never seen such big feet in all my life.
I get that a lot. Shall we walk together?
Why not?
I guess there's no point in keeping names.
They'll only remind us of our misery.
I thought all these stories were supposed to end with and they lived happily ever after.
I guess even in fairy tales, there are expectations for rules, shall we? Percy, Petunia, time for dinner. Bye.
I tell you, my foot has been killing me. I walked across this entire kingdom with only one shoe.
Yeah, well, try walking all the way across the kingdom in one shoe made of glass.
Wait, a shoe like this?
My missing slipper. Now the pain can be the same in both my feet. Now that's a big shoe.
Where?
Right over there. The cleat over. That cleat. I'd like to see the foot that would fit in that one.
See it? This is my missing cleat. I've been walking next to it all day.
Come on, let's go to the palace. My feet are feeling better already.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I don't feel like having my fourth helping of dessert. I'm too depressed.
Two beggars at the gate, Your Majesty, begging the king's protection.
Send them
Begging Your Majesty's pardon, but we are both...
Orphans.
Yes, we are both orphans seeking safe lodging.
Can you see what I see? Your Majesty, the shoes.
I know, they keep coming on time.
Not your shoes, Roger. Those shoes. Your feet, they fit the shoes glass slippers perfectly.
And you're practically filled with money cleats. Well, that should hardly come as a surprise because these are our shoes.
My angel!
My hero!
My shoelaces.
Hold it, everybody, stop the show.
Why? As you can see, there are a lot of kids in the audience today, so maybe we better skip all the joyful reunion and get on to Buddy.
Why? What's wrong with the joke reunion?
You know, the kissing.
Well, maybe it may be just as well to skip to the wedding. You will marry me, won't you?
And you'll marry me?
Of course we will.
this is the last scene, and I'm tired of following people around through the whole show, so I'm going to tell my secret.
What secret?
Many years ago, I was a nursemaid for a beautiful young woman and her handsome husband. The woman bore twins, one boy and one girl. Before the children could walk, the parents were dragged away by wild beasts, and I was forced to give the children up to the care of the cruel and evil step-parents.
Does this story have a point? Because we're trying to have a wedding here.
That was many years ago, but I could still recognize those children, for she had the smallest feet I have ever seen, and he had the largest.
You mean?
Yes, that's right. Cinderella and Bob are those long-lost twins.
Sister?
Brother.
Wait, does that mean my sister will now be my sister-in-law?
And my brother will be my brother-in-law.
Who would have believed it?
Well, that ties up all loose ends very nicely, doesn't it?
All right, let's give everyone one more round of applause. And I think also it would be very appropriate to give a round of applause to our director, Mrs. Yancey. Thank you. All right, thank you, boys and girls. Very well done. Tonight we have a 6:30 5th and 6th grade performance of the Fairy Tale Network and a 7:30 performance of Twinderella. So tune in again and we'll see you then. Thank you very much.